Hey,
Oh, hey Derek.
how's it going?
Not too bad.
Good, good. Long time no see.
Indeed, it's been a couple of weeks. Yes, more than.
Yeah, it's just so much with conference. I saw you also submitted. Starting to review soon.
Yeah, that was just a last minute thing, but
That's
Yeah.
hey. Oh, I see you removed the cloud, Camille, from your
Yeah,
background.
I switched cloud to for cloud, you know.
Right. Fair enough.
I need to drink now a bit.
Yeah.
Dry joke.
Yeah, that's where the bug was located. The where I got all the insider information
Oh, I
from
see.
from
You're like Pelosi.
No, I don't have no, it's live, right? So I don't have a 30% uh, increase in my portfolio every year. So I'm not, unfortunately.
Awesome. How is it with the gateway? Are you making as is it released or
You asking me?
yes?
Yeah,
oh,
it is. It
how
is.
many gateways do you need? That was my question.
Yes.
Well,
But
they
it's
just bought
basic.
a new one.
No, it sounded more like you bought the customers and now you're migrating them over.
He's
That's
under.
how that's
He
how it
can't.
sounded the post, right?
Look
Not
how
that
he's smiling. Look how he's smiling. He also knows it's recorded and live, so he can't tell.
No, it's yeah. We have the access to the code and all of that. So yeah.
Yeah. And, and you got new plants as well, so that's also good.
Yeah, yeah.
But we need to work on your room acoustics.
They're still alive. Oh, I bet it's. You know what? Now it should be better, right?
It's better,
Yeah.
yes, indeed it
Yeah,
is.
the micro. Yeah, it's the same microphone you used to spy on me, so you should be used to it.
Let's do a quick round of introduction, then we can chat a bit. Just to get everything in order. Okay, welcome to the second meeting this year. It's more monthly now. Let me remind you that by being here, we all agree to the GraphQL Spec Membership Agreement, the Participation Guideline, the Code of Conduct, and the Contribution Guide. Also, these meetings are recorded and published to YouTube. Let's start with a quick round of introduction. My name is Michael.
Oh, my name is Kamil.
And my name is Pascal.
And I'm Derek.
Awesome. Yeah, so we don't have fixed topics. At the moment, we are really polishing on the spec text. And I hope we have a first draft for GraphQL Conf. That was actually my attempt for last GraphQL Conf. But we are going there this time in May. And then we see where that leads.
It's been a long journey, right? So that would be
It
awesome.
takes long. I mean, we did a lot of discussions on various topics there, and I'm also interested to see what Martin's work is turning into. Like with all the selections expressions that he's doing, he has a talk for that also, and how this can intersect. I don't know. Did he already show you a bit, Derek?
I'm vaguely familiar with what he's working on, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not working on that part. I'm still wrapping up the porting effort for to Rust.
Yeah, I mean that's your talk about. Yeah, I mean it showed us a sneak peek. It looks really interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing the boring stuff, squashing bugs and making sure it all passes.
So you mean you're telling codecs that it should go and fix your bugs. That's it.
Yeah, I wish that would be so simple, but
But it's surprisingly like it's a I would say like have you tried the Codex?
Codex, no.
So
It's
we
from OpenAI. It's a model specialized on coding. And it's a surprising, like a 50-50. You can let it just run on a container, go through your code base, you give it information about the bug. And in 50% of the cases, like in my experience, it comes back with a useful finding. Not that it does a useful fix, but it does a good reproduction and tells you, okay, this is where I think the error is.
I mean, we were surprised a couple of times. Like it's crazy. Like we've debugged an issue. Three people in the call for an hour, I believe. And after this, we were like, well, let's see how Codex would have done. We pasted the error message, just the error message into Codex, and it took it like 15 seconds. It was like, ah, it's here. And we were just like, nice. Nice.
So when it works, it's magic. When it doesn't, it's
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's how I use it is basically I just take a lot of the GitHub issues. I have a container per GitHub issue then, and then I just try to create a reproduction of this GitHub issue. If it is successful in creating the reproduction, it saved me some time. If not, I didn't
You don't lose
lose
time.
some time. I didn't lose some time because it just runs async.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to get the workflow where it just
It was
creates.
Michael told it. Michael told it to fix a bug because the test showed that it should be 200, and what he did was
Oh
he
yeah,
just
that was
rewrote
bad.
the response to be
No.
1.
We had a bug in Fusion where it had a bad request, and I asked it like, here, this test shows that it's a bad request, and it should be a 200. And then Codex went and tried to fix it, and it went into the server and said, if errors is larger, if the error collection has more than 0 errors, return 200.
that works.
The test was clean.
You were not specific enough. It made it pass, right? So that's
Yes.
Yeah, it should be
It's like
200.
50-50.
Yeah. And
that's my experience. You got to be very explicit what you want to do, but there's some ambiguity. It's kind of a
Yeah, but like it's if you know how to take it, and if you just say, okay, it doesn't matter, I just let it run, and I come back later back to it while I work on something different, and maybe it found something useful, then it's really good. And if your company pays for it, that's the other part, right?
Oh, actually, how do you call it? Like ChatGPT, if you have a
Yeah.
subscription, it's fairly cheap.
Yeah, we have a company subscription.
Ah. Now we have Gemini for the company. But if you use like ChatGPT and do like, I don't know, Codex or the open code, quite nice actually.
Yeah.
Never hit the limit, which only tells that I barely work or I don't know. But it's really nice, really good.
Yeah. It's for a couple of things. It's really good in its explorations.
I didn't know that this is the new AI working group.
sounds like it.
Yeah. There's not really a lot to discuss on issues, but we can try to get in a new rhythm with the group.
I think there's one thing that we have to essentially decide, and it's GraphQL Conf soon, and we have to decide in what state we want to be in. I've discussed it a bit with Michael, and I think it's unrealistic to think that we will be done by May. but maybe we can push it one step further so that it's no longer how do you say
Yeah, no, that's not
strawman,
like
or what's the
it's the next stage is draft,
yeah.
and that is we basically have understood the whole problem area, and we have basically described the problem area and also a lot of spec text, but it doesn't have to be in its final form.
Mm.
And I think we are pretty good in there. There are a couple of issues we still have. Like we have to feedback our feedback from the selection set explorations that we did. One thing is the difference that we worked on between requires. Like while it's almost the same, like we discussed with Martin back then, that there are differences between requires and between like lookups, where we have in lookups these type switches, right? And we don't have that with requires. But apart from that, I think we are pretty good and far along. I mean, we left out the execution part is something we can, like, did we want to do something here? Like we didn't want to have the executor described, but we could describe that it works very similar to the planning method, right? The satisfiability plan method that we have. That's basically the last thing we have to decide. Is there, like, we need to write something about the execution, but we didn't want to specify anything there. Like in the sense that we say, okay, you have to have a query planner that works like this. It's more like it has to adhere to the behavior we described in the plan selection. Is plan selection method? I forgot. But in the plan method that we have under satisfiability. Apart from that, I think everything is decided.
Can you show the executor again? Because
I think we didn't merge your PI yet, Pascal.
There is
Yeah, I thought it was like some already on like the satisfiability stuff also looked like it was empty, but I think there's a PR for that.
Yeah. There was one initial. Yeah, here's the plan options method. Plan options. That was the method. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still very messy. It's common with to-dos and so on. But yeah.
Yeah, we have to get that cleaned up.
I remember that we did discuss it, and I wrote an algorithm for it based on our discussions. But like it's hard, right? Because we can't verify that this actually works because it's a very, very abstract algorithm. So I think satisfiability is much simpler. That's the other thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this one we have to also move over there. Yeah, let's see how far we get that before the conference. I think it would be good to update if we move one spec level further. And then we can have a look how this works. I mean, from the implementation side, we have subgraphs for it. We basically cloned the guild tests and rewrote them to the composite schema. It's not a lot. Also the performance benchmarks. So it's like from that side, we are also good.
So draft is the goal, or what?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
I would say.
So the AI is listening, right? So
To do some.
you just
So, you just do Claude, finish up the spec.
No, it's
If,
already
if, it, if,
done.
it,
Like,
if it would be so easy.
I mean, AI is already taking notes, right? So just take it as an instruction, and
Yeah, it's also I also try just create me a graphical query planner.
that's great.
It's probably not as good as you think it is.
Okay.
And anyway, that's it a bit. And maybe we should really get into the rhythm of at least 1 month a meeting to get back into a rhythm. At the moment,
So-
it was
Follow-up question. So
Yeah.
yeah, we've been canceling quite a few of those recently.
Yeah.
And probably a monthly cadence is fine. But if we really do want to have the draft stage by May, that
Yeah.
would imply 2 more meetings. Do we need more?
That is a good point. We have maybe 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. Can we commit to that?
Does it change? Like, honestly, like we are gonna meet. I think we would rather have the 1 month cadence and then realize at the 12th of March that we really should start going. And then at the 12th of April, hopefully have something that we can then review until the first week of May. And then we just propose or push the button in the main working group to propose. So the goal would be that somewhere between April and May, we are getting
And there's, by the way, two spec issues that we have to fix, like the ones that I pointed on the composite schema spec. The second one is I have to finish off the variable batching spec.
Yeah, just Derek, I understand the point, but I have the feeling that it doesn't really matter because we're super busy. All of us are super busy, and it's probably not going to get better because
Totally. Let's do let's meet up early March and see what's happening.
Where we are.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Michael and I will punch each other to work. Just do it, and then hopefully we'll have something. The funny thing is that I think we never have more of the specification than now. It's just not on paper. Like if Fusion implements it completely. I think we aim for a release, like we aimed for end of February with V16, but don't think that's gonna work out. But so from a community or ecosystem perspective, we are still moving. It's just the specification is.
Yeah, but we need to make better on the spec.
That's true.
So let's get it done. Awesome. Then let's close early, and we'll see that we have next time a good agenda again. Sounds good.
See you around.
Yep,
See you guys.